Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin, so you tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight of the lid prevents you from doing that. You just think, today, you're going to die. Then you think about banging on the lid. And maybe, just maybe, someone might notice and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to fear death, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I should say, in order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind that you would take something away that Jesus gave to you, called life, away from you? But more selfishly, you'll take it away from your children, your grandchildren, your mother, your father, your husband, your wife. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person I'm reading about on these index cards that waited and waited and waited until it was way too late. It was too late for this person. This person tried to lift the lid, couldn't. Bang on a lid, couldn't. It was too late. Instead, be the person that picks up the phone and calls me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you, I will help you take your life back before your life is gone. Folks, you can also call Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis and I always tell people like you, it doesn't matter where you've been, doesn't matter where you came from. What matters most is that you're here looking for a better today and a brighter tomorrow. Larry Geis can be found at www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis has over 30 years experience as an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. Him and I will stand by you no matter what, but you have to understand something, folks. You can have all the life coaches, all the addiction recovery coaches you want in life, but you have to work with your higher power to get through whatever situation you are in life. Reach up to God and say, God, I need help. I need you to take the wheel of my life. Then in conjunction with Larry, myself, or many thousands of other life coaches and addiction recovery coaches, only then will you find peace and you'll find happiness and you'll find recovery. And if you have depression issues, you'll be happy. If you have low self-esteem, it'll improve. But you have to turn to your higher power. No better way to do that, folks, than is at night when you go to bed and you put your slippers by your bed, is to stick them under your bed. And then in the morning when you're looking under your bed, there they are. Retrieve them. And when you pull them out while you're on your knees, use that time to thank God for another beautiful day. To ask God for forgiveness and mercy. Pray to God from your heart. Doesn't have to be fancy words. Just, Heavenly Father, I thank you for a beautiful day. Heavenly Father, I ask you for mercy. I ask you for forgiveness. I ask that you protect me and my family. I thank you for my home, my job, my car, the food on our table. In your name I pray. Amen. It's that simple. No fancy words are necessary. Just speak to him. The power of prayer is stronger than any leader or king in the world. But it has to come from your heart to him. Once you put those slippers on, folks, after you prayed, walk with God. And if you have to go outside, you can't use your slippers, put your sneakers on, but continue walking with God. Walk with God 24/7, and you'll see your life improving. Today we're going to talk about how to live and stay positive in a negative world. I love positivity. I live and breathe positivity. Positivity flows through my veins. In this video, I outline 10 simple, practical steps you can take to live your life in a positive and stay that way, even when surrounded by negative people and a negative world. Positivity is something I have endowed to cultivate in my life after reading Norman Vincent Peale's wonderful book, The Power of Positive Thinking. If you haven't read the book, I would sincerely encourage you to do so. It's a classic that has stood the test of time. As a young boy, most of my environment and surroundings would have been regarded as negative, is what he said. I'll go into all the details here, but there was something within me that just wouldn't bow down to negativity, and I would not have been regarded as norm. Now, I can relate to that because I was around a lot of negative, younger and in my older adulthood. And a lot of it was created by myself, but it was still there. I didn't seem to think like those around me and actually began to wonder if there was something wrong with me or odd with me. I felt different. I was different. I wouldn't succumb to the negativity or the negative people around me. Then, what a relief came when I read Peel's book. I realized I wasn't alone. There was someone, somewhere out there, who thought the way I was thinking. And from that day to this day, well, over 4 decades now, with all the seeming impossibilities of life I have had the privilege to face, it remains the same and grows stronger and stronger each and every day. I have faced the positive overcome the negative. It's the same attitude that the Apostle Paul expressed when he stated, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. By following 10 steps below, you can do what I like to call a can-do person and live and stay positive within this negative world. Here are the 10 steps to stay positive. First is find the positive in the negative. There's always positive in every negative. When faced with what seems to be a negative situation, the first question to ask is, what does this make possibly? Read again. It's powerful. What does this make possible? There's always something possible out of a negative. Nothing, and I repeat, nothing is impossible. Irrespective of how negative it appears, within every situation there's a possibility and opportunity. Number 2, cultivate a positive environment. How and who you choose to spend your time with and input you get from the things like TV, the internet, magazines, newspapers will have a huge effect on your outlook. To stay positive, it's essential to have influences your life that you lift up instead of dragging you down. So carefully consider what you let into your mind. Number 3, take your time, slow down. I have found that when I go too fast, when I try to think, talk, eat, move around in my world really quickly, then things don't go too well. Stress starts to build. Negative thoughts can subtly start to come to the fore. But I slow down just for a few minutes, even if I have to force it by walking, talking, moving, and eating slower. Then my mind and body calms down. It becomes easier to think things through clearly again and easy to find the optimistic, constructive perspectives. Number 4, don't make a major out of a minor. It is very easy to lose perspective, especially if you are stressed and you are going 100 miles an hour with tasks of your life daily. Don't let a molehill become a huge mountain in your mind and thinking. 3 steps to take to handle every situation so that the molehill doesn't become a mountain. Declare in your mind, shout, stop! Declare boldly, I am not going down that road of negativity ever again. Breathe after you have disrupted the negative thoughts by declaring, stop, sit down, and just be still. Breathe in deeply and focus on the breathing in, the breathing out for a minute, and calm your mind and body down. Breathe in relaxation. Breathe out the stress. Try it. Really powerful, and it really does work. Refocus. To refocus, simply ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years, in 5 weeks, or even in 5 days, or maybe even in 5 hours? In most situations, the answer will be overwhelmingly no. As someone once said, don't sweat the small stuff, and most stuff is small. Number 5, don't let vague fears paralyze you from moving forward. Don't ever let fear hold you back from doing what you want to do and the goals you have set for yourself. Sometimes you just need to take a chance in life. Be daring. Be bold. Start a new habit that feels unfamiliar. Launch your own business on the side, or ask out for a date maybe that pretty man, or that pretty woman, or that handsome man. A common trap when you want to do one of those things is to get lost in vague fears about what could happen if you actually took action. And so, with that in mind, creates nightmare scenarios, fueled and unfounded fear. Learn to ask the question, what is the worst thing that could happen if I go on that date? I have over the years discovered the worst thing that could realistically happen is usually not as scary as the nightmare fear-fueled mind tried to produce. So go ahead, step outside your comfort zone and take a chance. It is fun. Number 6, add value and positivity to someone else's life. As you give, you shall receive. For instance, you can give value and spread positivity by such practical things as helping out, lend a hand when moving, give a friend a lift in your car, or even if she needs information, then help her out by checking on Google and trying to get the information that your friend might need. Just keep it practical and things will just go smooth. Just listen. Sometimes people don't want to get any direct help. They just want someone to be there to listen, to hear their stories, or bounce off an idea or two off this particular person. Boosting the mood. Smile, give hugs when appropriate. Play uplifting music when hanging out with a friend, or suggest an inspiring movie, or encourage when someone has had a bad day and are going through a tough time. Number 7, exercise regularly and eat, sleep well. This is a very obvious course of action, but unfortunately common sense is not always the common. I know the huge impact a good night's sleep or a good workout can give when my thoughts are tending to become pessimistic, or if I have a lot of tensions on the inside. And I also know how much simpler it is to think clearly and optimistically when my belly is not empty and is full of nutritious food. So I highly recommend being careful about these basic life habits because they do have a huge effect either way depending on how much you manage them. Learn to take criticism as a healthy, mature way is number 8. One of the most common fears is the fear of criticism. I can hold people back from doing what they want just by criticizing. Having negativity flowing out of someone's mouth towards anyone can hurt, and being rejected can sting quite a bit. Criticism in life is pretty much unavoidable. Not everyone is going to get you. So the key is to learning how to handle criticism. By doing so, your fear of it will lessen and it will hurt less if you get criticized. 4 steps to take when being criticized. I usually take these 4 steps when I'm faced with criticism. Number 1 is don't reply right away when you are angry, upset, or riled up at the time of the criticism. It is good not to reply right away. Our first reaction usually is to respond immediately, and that's not usually a good idea. Take at least a couple of deep breaths and take some time. Step 2, really listen to the criticism. It is really important that we listen, and if it's justifiable criticism, utilize it. If it is not, then we kind of tune it out is the best thing. Say thank you very much for bringing that to my attention and move on. When criticism comes your way, don't become defensive, don't retreat into your shell, so just say thank you very much. And don't just shrug it off. Think about what they said and see if you can utilize their criticism in a positive way. Number 3 would be remember that criticism isn't always about you. It could be about people around you. Some criticism is helpful. Some is simply attacks or someone lashing out because they're having a bad day or they're just in a bad mood. So if that happens, just again shrug it off. And the last step for criticism, reply or just let it go. If I need to reply, I keep it level-headed and be kind. I might add a question or two to get more feedback. And if they don't reply, or if I have simply gotten a nasty attack, then it's time to delete it and to let the situation go. The issue is now that the critics are not mine. I can walk away in total peace. Number 9, start your morning with a positive mindset. How do you begin your day? Do you feel happy, depressed, energetic, or washed out? Do you expect a good day, or do you think about your problems each and every day? Your thoughts, your attitude, and your actions immediately after waking up and getting up in the morning have a strong effect on your whole day. A rushed and hectic start to your day will create a stressful, rushed feeling throughout the day. An additional 15 minutes of stillness before getting out of bed can add a sense of calmness that can always start the day off on the right foot by creating a ritual that helps to avoid too much clutter thought first thing in the morning. Make sure that your ritual includes time just to be. Remember, how you start your day sets the tone for the rest of your day. Even one small positive thought in the morning can change your entire day, folks. Try it and you will see. Number 10, mindfully move through your day. When you spend your time in the present moment, when it becomes so much easier to access positive emotions and to stay practical about what you can actually do about something in your own life, let it go and be. Don't let yourself get lost in the past or the future like so many people do. Just be present, here, now, moment, because that's the only moment you do presently have. Replaying in your mind the failures and mistakes from the past will only ever drag you down into pessimism. Or future wishful thinking can also do the same. Mindfully stay in the moment that you are in. This will have a very positive effect as you move through your day. By following the above simple 10 practical steps, you can certainly live and stay positive in a negative world. And if you have any questions, call me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you I will help you. I promise you you can get a hard copy of this so you can read through it every once in a while. I can email it to you. Just email me at Ralf, R-A-L-F, at Take Your Life Back Today Show, or I can send you a hard copy via mail if you don't have access to emails, and you can just call me at 844-405-HELP, or text me at 631-599-0218. I hope to God you all have a great day. I hope and I pray you have a sober day, and try to stay positive. And remember, put your slippers on in the morning and walk with God. May God bless you.
Have you ever prayed but never got an answer, and wondered if God was really there? Did you feel all hope was gone, but in His time He came along and answered the prayer you thought was gone? There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer too small. Will ask, you shall receive. No matter what it is, I still believe. There is no prayer too small, and even when we fall, He gives us just exactly what we need. There is no prayer too small, for God hears them all. The answer may not be just what you want, but He always knows what's right, even when we think it's wrong. Just remember, there is no prayer
Yeah, change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs.